Good morning, everyone. This is Dory, back with another episode of Dory's Helpful Hints. In my last video, I said that I was going to do another Dressing Your Truth video, and I am going to do that, but I've also had another color analysis done through the Style Yourself Confident website, and I want to address that first. And then my next video will then be the one on Dressing Your Truth and my thoughts on why it does not work. So, Style Yourself Confident. I sent in photographs to the website, and it took a little over a week for her to get back to me with my color analysis. Now, this website, they don't just do 4 seasons color analysis. She does do the 4 seasons, spring, summer, autumn, and winter, but she doesn't break them down. So you're not going to find bright winter, true winter, dark winter, light spring, warm spring, bright spring. It's just spring, summer, autumn, and winter. And there's 3 color categories that you have to meet to fit into that system. Like spring is always going to be bright, warm, and light. Summer is always going to be cool, soft, and light. And then so on through autumn and winter. The tonal seasons that she goes through are warm, cool, bright, soft, light, and dark or deep. And she came back and said that she was not surprised that they have had difficulty, and I have had difficulty finding a palette that I'm comfortable with, because I actually have some separate color things going on with me. I'm not completely cool, I'm not completely warm. I'm more neutral, and so I'm not going to fit into one of those 4 seasons where you have to be specific in the color categories, all 3 that fit that season. So she feels that my hair is cool but not 100% cool because there's auburn tones in it. That my skin is very hard to classify because I look equally good in a bronze lipstick as I do a magenta lipstick. And that my veins, you can't really tell if my veins are blue or green. They're kind of a bluish green. You know, some days they're more green, some days they're more blue. I don't know if you can see the colors here with the light. So I have some different color combinations going on here. She feels the one thing that is a deciding factor for me is that my eyes are very clear and very bright. She called them jewel-like. I don't know if I would call them jewel-like, but that's what she called them. And I'll get up close to see if you can see. I don't know what you think about that. And she said that my skin is clear. And because of that, she would categorize me as a bright. Not a bright spring or a bright winter. I have been classified as both, but just a bright. And because of that, I can wear the colors, the brightest colors from both the spring and the winter palette. What she takes out are the coolest and darkest colors from summer and the lightest and warmest colors from spring. And so my palette would be somewhere in the middle, which actually does make sense to me because a bright winter isn't supposed to wear orange, and I get compliments in orange all the time. Not all orange, but the bright kind of salmon colored orange is one of my best colors. So this made sense to me. She couldn't understand how anybody would have classified me as a soft or muted. Kind of goes along with what Jen Thoden was saying, that I am bright, cool, and deep. The problem that I had with Jen Thoden's system is that it didn't give me any of the peaches or oranges or things that I already knew that I could wear. As my skin lightens, as the tan continues to fade, I am getting a brighter look. So I went back and did the color cards that I got from Jen Thoden and had my family go through them again because I'm not nearly as tan as I was the first time we went through them. And now they're looking at between the bright cool and the bright warm cards. The muted cards don't resonate as well as they did before. So skin tone really matters, and how warm or cool your skin tone is what's going to resonate the color the most. I'm having a hard time reconciling me as being bright because I've never considered myself bright. My best neutrals as a bright and not a bright warm or a bright cool. I can't do the taupes and the browns that you see in the spring palette. I get some of the grays, but not the deepest grays or the deepest blues that you would see in the winter palette. I'm kind of somewhere in the middle, but my neutrals they are black. I get black and all the way up to a mid-tone charcoal gray. But I don't go as dark as what you would see in a winter palette and nowhere near as light as you would see in a spring palette. What she said is important is that my colors have practically no undertone. They have to be pure color, bright, pure color. That because I have a mix of warm and cool traits, they cancel each other out, which in effect would make me a neutral bright. And so I can, like I said, do from both palettes, but I can't slide too far cool and I can't slide too far warm or everything starts looking off. So if you have any questions or comments, please put them in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video, please hit like and subscribe. As I said, my next video will be regarding Dressing Your Truth and why I really believe that that system does not work. Thank you, and as always, have a great week.